Hello. Welcome or welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. So I opened a few cards. There is here somebody who is pretending to be happy, right? So they might be pretending towards other people. They might also try to convince themselves that they are happy, but in fact, they have no vision, no motivation. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. Um, the reason being here, it is that we are talking about someone that might have put their energy in trying to have some kind of control over other people, right? Might be talking about someone who I kind of feel that we are talking about someone that think that they are intellectually superior to others, right? We have also the element of arrogance here, right? On the bottom of the deck, I rarely start with the bottom of the deck, but here I kind of felt that it was important in order for me to truly understand what all of this is here. We have the Nine of Water in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, right? This is talking about someone who can be a little bit entitled, arrogant, but we are also talking about somebody who has kind of a fake happiness, right? They pretend that they are happy, as said, to themselves or to others. Or we might also be talking about someone, that is filling their life with quick happiness, like partying all the time and doing all those kind of things that make them convince themselves that they have a great life and they are so happy, but it is so there is no how do we say that it's not a real happiness, it's superficial, right? It is something for the time being. It's not building something stable. It is not coming out of passion. It's just using your time in a way where you feel like you are eating up life, like trying to have as much experiences as possible, but it's just there is something superficial there. You understand what I mean? So I kind of feel that this is here the energy. So did somebody treat you this way? Did somebody treat you as an amusement, an experience, something like that? It might be, right? So anyway, I kind of feel now that we have the Two of Fire in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, right? So no direction, which I'm not surprised to see, right? When somebody is just trying to burn in French we are seeing an expression that is saying like you are burning life from both sides, right? What are you doing? What are you doing, right? When we are 20 years old, then it might be legitimate, you understand, but I kind of feel that we are not talking here about someone who is 20 years old. So we might be talking about someone, for example, who just had a divorce, and so they said, okay, now I'm going to enjoy life, but at the same time there are the responsibilities of an adult. There are all kind of things, I kind of feel a very, very immature energy here. So yeah, so now with these Two of Wands in reverse, the Two of Fire in reverse, no direction. No direction. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to plan. It's dry, right? We are starting here with the Three of Fire, the Three of Wands in the upright. This, for me, it talks about you moving forward. Maybe because you were dealing here with someone who was in a totally different energy than yours, right? Whatever they wanted to do with you, or however they treated you, or whatever it was, it was empty for you. There is something there, you know, that was truly, truly empty. We have the Nine of Air in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse here in the second position. So it kind of feels that this person, they didn't want to think about what they were doing. You might have tried to express yourself, right? But they were so much in the energy of, no, I'm just enjoying life, you know, that they just, you know, I truly feel a very, very different energy. I kind of feel here with this tree of fire, this tree of wands in the upright, I truly feel here the looking at the future, foundation. Even though we are with the fire element, I feel a lot of earth. And look at the card, there is here a lot of earth. All of this is earth. It is building a foundation, building your future. And then we have this very fiery energy here that is all about passion, being in the momentum. That's it, that's all, right? Also, the King of Air in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, talking about someone, I said, they think that they are very, very intelligent, right? But they are not using their intelligence in the best way possible. With the King of Swords in reverse, we are talking about a manipulator, right? And honestly speaking, very often people don't understand that, but people who are manipulators, they are often manipulating themselves also, right? Because here we are talking about someone who think they are so cool, you know, uh, eating life, enjoying life, and this and that and that and that. And I kind of feel that they might also think that they are so intelligent because nobody will hurt them anymore, because they are not going to invest in anything anymore, right? They are manipulating themselves. How much time do you think that you will enjoy this energy? Do you realize how much damage you are doing when you are doing what you are doing, right? So we have here the Tree of Air in reverse, the Tree of Swords in reverse, talking about healing. So it kind of feels to me here that this person never considered the fact that you are healed. So whenever they were trying to convince you, you know, it's the kind of person that would tell you, why are you so serious? Let's just enjoy life and see where it leads us. While, you know, yeah, it is a great way to live when there is some kind of foundation, when you are being honest, which here this person is not. This person is manipulating. And as said, they are manipulating themselves because they are saying, let's take our time and see where it leads us, when in fact, they are avoiding their own feelings. They don't want things to get deeper because they are afraid. They are afraid to suffer. They don't want to overthink because they are afraid of suffering. What they need to do, it is healing, right? But they will pretend that you have a problem. Why are you so serious, right? This is kind of what I feel that we are dealing with here. Sorry. Let's see, let's get a little bit deeper into that. I'm tempted to use my new deck, but I won't. I'm guided to use this one, so I will. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it's a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. I'm here in order to give you information, insights, maybe confirmation about something that you are already aware of, right? If I am talking about masculines or feminines, I'm not especially talking about the gender, I'm talking about the energy that is related to the card. So when I'm talking here about the King of Air, the King of Swords, it doesn't have to be a masculine, right? And this reading can be past, present, or future. So let's see what is going on here. What information are we getting? Let me put this to the side. once again, my throat, what is going on? I promise you, before I'm starting the reading, everything is fine. But I kind of feel that I have an issue with the candles, with the perfume that they are putting in the candles, even though I love them. I'm a perfume person, but this is why I started to make my own candles, but I'm not good at that. So anyway, let's get into it. Okay, the Three of Wands in the upright, the Three of Fire in the upright. Tell me, what should we know here? The Chariot moving forward. The card came up like this. When the card is coming up like this, right, it kind of shows an issue, right? So the issue for the person here, it is that you are somebody who is moving forward. You are building. You are not just how can we say that? You have direction in your life, right? And I kind of feel that it doesn't mean that you won't just be patient, go with the flow. But I kind of feel that here truly you felt that you were dealing with somebody who was making you lose your time, right? You might have felt a little bit of the manipulation here. But I truly feel that we are talking about a person that would have blamed you, right? For putting pressure when you were not putting pressure. You might just have been feeling that there was something there, that you were dealing here with somebody that was very, very immature, maybe avoidant. You know, intuitively you might have felt it. Tell me, the Three of Wands in the uprights. Yeah, the Four of Cups in reverse. No, you see, you are not defensive. You are not defensive. You are not. You are not protective. You are not defensive. They might have made you think that you have some kind of issue, that you are putting pressure, but it's not what's going on here. I feel that intuitively there was something telling you that this person is making you lose your time. Yeah, this is what I feel here. Page of Cups. Let's see this Page of Cups. Kind of feel that it talks about you. You knowing who you are with the Page of Cups here. You know, there was like the deep feeling for someone. The willingness to go into the feelings. You know what I feel? I will tell you. I feel that you are operating from your emotional space while you were dealing with someone who was operating from lust. This is what I feel. Tell me here, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, they made you feel as if you were a burden, as if you needed to go on their rhythm, that you needed to adapt yourself to them, that if you were not, you were the problem. Do you hear the bird? I love that. I love that. Okay. Listen, you just didn't want the same things, but what this person should have done, it is understand that you don't want the same things, and that's it, that's all, right? Because I kind of feel that they pretended a relationship, you know? But it was all because it was comfortable for them. They didn't care about the fact that you guys don't want the same thing. And maybe when you were trying to talk about it, they just made you, you know, it's like somebody who knows that they don't want to get married, for example, and they are in a relationship and they are pretending that this is what they want. It's horrible. It's horrible. Why are you pretending that you want something that you don't want? Like, you are ruining somebody's life. You are taking their time, which is so, so precious, and their energy and their love for nothing, just for your own convenience, when you know very well that you guys don't want the same thing, but you don't care. You are selfish. It's all about you, your benefit. You don't care about the hurt. Kind of feel that this is what's going on here, right? Let's see. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Tell me the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Air in reverse. Yeah, listen. We have the Hierophant here, right? You wanted something that is totally in alignment with tradition. Yeah? We might be truly talking about a relationship where, for you, you wouldn't spend your time in a relationship if it was not in order to build a life together. I don't even want to say marriage, because you might not care about marriage, right? I am someone that I don't care about marriage, right? But if I'm in a relationship with someone, like it's in order to build something, right? Yeah. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. No balance. You don't want the same things. You don't want the same things. The Ace of Cups. Let's see this Ace of Cups. Because you know what I feel now? I feel that this person now, they want, I kind of feel, I feel that they lost you, right? Because you decided to move forward. You know, there was no stability there. Like, I kind of feel that you move forward and now they are stressed out and they want to release the stress, and so they want to come and apologize. But I feel that it's manipulation. Tell me here, the Ace of Cups. The Death in reverse. And the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there is no transformation here. They are exactly the same person. Listen, if this person is coming towards you, right? Apologizing, saying that they are so sorry, they were unstable, they were in a difficult period, maybe something related to a marriage, a divorce, something like that, that maybe there was some kind of, I don't know, something interrupting them from being able to give you the stability that you deserve, right? Please pay attention. Pay attention. The Death card in reverse, right? This is telling me that you put a total ending, and this is also telling me that this person doesn't change. They don't transform. They just don't like the fact that they lost you. That you have put an ending to this connection, the 9, right? They want to reverse the 9. The 9 is the end of a cycle, right? They don't want the ending. It was comfortable. You are comfortable. Anything more here? 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they want to get out of the cold, right? You might be very cold towards them because you were cold when you were with them, right? And they didn't care. Yeah, they want you to take them out of the cold. There might be a situation, you know, that they thought that it was so fun and they were enjoying themselves. I kind of also feel that they fed themselves of whatever you gave them. You know, because you were in their life, they were very, very comfortable, right? And so instead of giving it back to you, they took it all for themselves. And then it was party time, you know? There was some kind of stability that you brought into their life, some kind of life force, some kind of confidence, right? But they totally shit on that. Like they disrespected that. They took whatever you gave, the love, the confidence, the sense of security, of safety. They took it, you know, and they went out partying, right? So now it's cold. Now that you are gone, it's cold. So they want to apologize because they feel very unstable now, right? Yeah, they might even listen. In some kind of cases, I'm addressing myself to someone here, they might come back with an engagement ring, thinking that this will bring you back. Might be. Okay. Let's see here. The King of Swords in reverse, the Master Manipulator. The Master Manipulator. This is what we are dealing with. Okay. Tell me. The King of Swords in reverse. So interesting. I don't know if you can see how the cards came out, right? We have the Eight of Wands came out like this, right? I'm tempted to take it like this, right? But I will put it like this. You block them, right? They are coming in to communicate, but you block them. We are talking about someone that you have blocked, so maybe you didn't block them on your phone and in your emails or whatever, but emotionally it's blocked, right? But they are focused on you. They are focused. They are running towards you, right? They want to communicate with you. There is here something. And then we have the Seven of Wands here in reverse. Kind of feel that they want to compromise. They want to compromise. They want you to take down your defenses, your boundaries. But saying that, I'm going back to the main issue that I feel that there was in this connection, making you feel that you were not okay because you wanted someone that was truly engaged in the relationship, right? But at the end of the day, you know, when someone is in this immature F-boy, doesn't have to be a man, right? But this is the word, the F-boy energy, right? They just want to go from one place to the other. You know? This is where they are. Even if you see all the potential in the world, at the end of the day, if this is their mindset, this is their mindset. You have no other choice but to let go. And it can be very painful, right? I understand that. But at the end of the day, yeah, listen, they are coming in, smooth talking you. I'm seeing here the Knight of Cups in reverse, smooth talking you, right? Trying to take down your defenses because they want you back. They are missing your energy, but they didn't change. They are still selfish. They are still self-centered. It's still all about them, right? Tell me here, the King of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse. You cannot trust anything that comes out of their mouth. You cannot. King of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. There is not one thing that is coming out of their mouth that, you know, it's the kind of person that will say whatever they think that you want to hear. That's all. They don't intend to do anything with those words. I see in front of me the Five of Swords in the upright. Somebody that wants to win at all cost. So right now, they will be very convincing, right? Because right now, what they feel, it is truly that they want you back. So they will be very convincing. Because it's not that this person in their mind are saying to themselves, I am going to manipulate the situation. I will say whatever this person wants to hear because I just want them back. I don't give a shit about them. At the end of the day, I will do whatever I want to do. This is not how it happens, right? This person now feels that they are missing something that is related to you. This is what they feel. And they feel that they want you back. They are not looking at themselves for who they are, right? This is your job, to see a person for who they are. This is why we have to pay attention to what we are listening to, the words that we are hearing. Because people don't see themselves for who they are, right? So they now, truly, they want you back, truly. So if the only thing that you want to see it is if this person truly wants you back, this is what you will hear from what they will say. Because yes, they truly want you back. But it doesn't change anything of who they are. The moment that they have you back, they still want to continue to live their life in the mindset that they are. Selfish, self-centered, it's all what they want, how they want. They don't care about your comfort. It's not about you, it's about them. But if the only thing that you are searching for is to know if they are serious that they want you, yes, they are serious. They want you. So what? They also wanted you before. But they wanted you the way that it's comfortable for them. That is very uncomfortable for you. Right? Okay. Tell me here. The Three of Swords. Yeah, listen. You healed, you know what kind of relationship you want, right? You know. Knight of Pentacles, right? So listen, two things are coming to me. They will make you the biggest promises, right? And they will be very convincing. They will be very, very convincing, right? They might even come, with a plan of a future, of something, of this or that. This is the first thing that's coming to me. And the second thing is to reminding you that you know what kind of relationship you want, right? And so you have to pay attention when you see a pattern of behavior in someone, even though you might fantasize about this perfect relationship. If this person showed you, right, who they are, believe it. It's very difficult, because we are projecting ourselves, especially if you are feminine. I feel that it's very feminine to do that, right? To be daydreaming and imagining and, and writing their name. There is something very feminine here. Let me know if you, dear men, also operate like this, but I kind of feel that this is very, very feminine, And when you are projecting those, when you are daydreaming, right? So you are creating images in your mind, right? And this is your hope. This is what you want. There is a lot of emotion attached to that. And then this person is coming and they're telling you exactly everything that you want to hear. Then you get confused and you forget the reason why, at the end of the day, the images that you created when you were daydreaming is just a reflection of the love that you are able to provide, not who they are. It doesn't reflect them. Right? I am a daydreamer, but I block myself from that. In the beginning of relationship, things like that, right? Years ago, I understood that when I am daydreaming, I am putting in my mind memories that don't exist. And I am not doing that to myself anymore. I am not manipulating myself anymore. I am not... You have to understand that, right? When you are daydreaming, you are creating images in your mind, memories, but those memories don't exist. They don't reflect the reality. You are love bombing yourself, in fact, right? You are love bombing yourself, in fact. Yeah. So remember, truly, the kind of relationship that you want. And in this happiness, in this relationship that you want, we are talking here with the Knight of Pentacles, we are talking about strategy, but we are more of all here talking about being patient, observing what is going on. Can this person provide what I need? Yes, I might be so attracted to them. I might think that they are the most cute amazing or attractive person that exists, right? The envelope might be, everything might be there, right? Might, and some people tell me, yeah, but it's so rare for me to be attracted to someone. I totally understand. But attraction is attraction. That's all it is. It's superficial, right? I'm not saying that it's not important to be attracted to someone that you are in a relationship with, of course, and finding someone that you are attracted to, and also someone that is in this energy of building something real. It's not easy to find, right? It's not. Okay. This is what your healing is supposed to bring you. Understanding truly that the kind of happiness that you want demands patience. It demands to be observant. It demands care. With the pentacles, if you want to grow a pentacle, you have to give it attention and care, right? Okay, anything else here about the Tree of Air in reverse, the Tree of Swords in reverse? Yeah, we are talking here about someone who, they didn't invest anything, right? I even feel here, right, that there is no healing, there is nothing. It is not somebody who is investing themselves. The Eight of Pentacles, this is talking about mastery. This is putting investment into something in order to become the best of the best, right? No investment, nothing. They are not learning their lesson. They don't care to learn their lesson. It is not somebody who wants to provide to the person that they are with what is needed in order to have a healthy relationship. They are not. It's all about them. They don't care. You have to adapt yourself. You are supposed to make them happy, while they are not providing anything for you, and they don't care if you are happy or not. You are supposed to be happy just by the only fact to be with them, right? That's it, that's all. Even though that they are with you, but at the same time, they are just living their life, right? And it might mean that they are, effing around. It might be that they are prioritizing their friends and their partying. It might be that they are prioritizing some kind of addiction. It might be that they are prioritizing their video games and being in this parallel world. It might be anything. But it is not somebody who is truly invested in a relationship. They are not. They might want the relationship for the comfort, for having somebody in their bed, somebody maybe that is making it comfortable, beautiful around them, right? Why not? Why not? But they are not the partner. They are not. Okay. Let's see here the Two of Fire in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse. What's going on here? This is the path shift, the moment that you realize that there is nothing to invest with them, right? There is no future. You have to stop planning a future with them. There is none. Yeah, now they want to fight. Now they want to fight, right? Look. Yeah, they lost you, now they want to fight. But there is no healing. No healing work, nothing. If, for example, let's say that you were separated for a few days, weeks, or months, and you think that during this time, they were hesitating to come back or not to come back, thinking about it, all of this. None of that. They were partying. The moment that they were bored, they took their phone or they came to your door and they said, now I want everything. Even if they bring you a ring, You know, something like that. They propose to you whatever you wanted before. It's just on the momentum, right? It's on the momentum. Did I check that you can see all the cards? I'm not sure, but you can. Okay. Tell me here, the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, listen, the Three of Wands. Looking the other direction. Yeah, you know, I kind of feel that they can truly see that you are somebody valuable for them to have in their future. They see that. But as said, it doesn't mean that they are ready to do whatever they need to do in order for you to find them truly valuable in your future, right? I'm talking here to someone who might still be a little bit in love with this person, right? But we have to understand the difference. It's not because we are in love with someone that this person can provide us whatever we need in the future, right? Because when we are in love, I kind of feel in love. You might be in love. And if you think that you love this person, if this person is hurting you, right? Maybe some healing needs to be done, right? Because if you're in love, yeah, we can be in love, especially if we are daydreamers, right? It's so easy to project ourselves, especially with those people who leave so much space for illusions, right? To fill in the blanks. They are not giving answers, right? So you need to fill the blanks. They know how to play the game. They know how to create passion with the hot and cold, right? So it's very passionate. They know how to make people fall in love with them, but it's in love with a controlled image of who they are, right? Okay, let's go to closure here. Let's go to closure here. Tell me closure. Yeah, listen. We have the Page of Swords that came like this, right? Like this. Lying, confusion, right? The Page of Swords that came truly like this, right? Listen, it is not somebody to be trusted. It's not. Listen, I cannot tell you anything else. It's not. You know, people don't change in a second. They might pretend to, but they don't. They don't. If this person will change, it is because one after the other, they will lose people that won't take them back anymore. How many cheaters have said, yeah, my wife took me back, I was so delighted, but because I know that, you know, she forgave me once, so I know that she will forgive me again. You understand? So many cheaters are saying that. She forgave me already, so she created a precedent. This person, you know, they might change and become less selfish, but it will only be opportunistic, right? Because they will understand that they lost their charm, or there will be something here that will force them into it. That's it, that's all. Should I take one more? Yes, let's take one more for closure. Yeah, listen. It's between their legs, right? It is between their legs. We are talking here about someone. I kind of feel that we are talking about someone who is totally detached from their own heart space. Maybe you thought that you could make them feel safe. Maybe you thought that, you know, you would heal them, or with time. No, we are talking here about someone who's avoiding their heart space. This is what it is. It is all about what's between their legs. It's lust. This is what I was feeling before. We are talking about lust. We are talking about someone here. Remember, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Fake happiness. It is somebody who is feeding their life of superficial happiness. This is what it is. Losing their time. You know, something that you are doing when you are a student, right? You are a student. You are just studying the whole day, and the rest of the time you are just releasing, experiencing life. You are 20, 25. You know. Yeah, this is what it is. Listen, but they are coming back. They are coming back, and they are going to put out their charm. If they feel that they need to propose to you something traditional, they will say whatever they think that you want to hear. And I kind of feel that they are very, very good here. We have the master manipulator here, right? Master manipulator. Yeah. They don't like the fact that they lost you. You were very, very comfortable. Maybe they enjoyed the party times that you had in bed, you know? Maybe there is also here some kind of element of jealousy, right? They don't want somebody else to be with you. They don't want that. They don't like it. But we are talking here about somebody extremely, extremely selfish. It's all about them. Narcissistic. Right? So listen, I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe healing, maybe just, clarifying to you, reminding you why you left this relationship, right? But yeah, as said, they are coming back. Protect yourself. Listen, I don't know all your stories, but if whatever I told you here resonates with you, right? This reading came up to remind you, right? To give you to bring you some kind of mental clarity. And you might miss them, obviously. Doesn't mean anything, right? We have to separate being in love, missing someone, because what you might truly miss, it is the illusionary image of them, right? What you project on them. It doesn't mean that it is truly them, right? So anyway, I see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.